Warning, this video is rated PG-13, as two idiots with magical powers run around trying to save the spiral. There also may be use of some foul language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah!
Hello, everybody!
We get to start a new world! Yeah!
Or same world, different part. Whatever you want to call it, you know?
Well, technically, it's considered as a different world.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Technically not, but,
Yes or no?
we'll just leave it there.
Bad blood?
Or cold news.
Okay.
I have troubling news from Grizzleheim.
Yep.
It seems as if the cold day we feared has come to pass.
Off to Bjorn Ironclaws.
Your old friend in Grizzleheim, Bjorn Ironclaws,
We're going back to Grizzle Rock Radio.
The ravens of the Coven have struck once again. Bjorn sent word to ask you to venture to Northgard in Grizzleheim and
It's
speak
Grizzle
to
Rock
him
Radio,
at
the
once.
sequel.
Your instructors are aware you may miss some class time. There may be make-up work when this matter is complete. Go seek Professor Drake at the Myth School.
It feels like we were just
He had
here.
an odd relationship with Malistaire. He may be willing to part with some advice on how to stop him.
It forced me to fucking do the bad blood one.
Yeah.
That's gay. Anywho, let's go to Bjorn. Yeah, I'm walking to the world gate. Busy helm. Heyo, heyo. Bjorn.
Off to the King of Grizzleheim again.
Hey, Bjorn.
Oh there, Outlander. Forgive me. My gladness at seeing you is outmatched by my dread of the curse upon Grizzleheim. Your presence humbles me. I am only the second greatest hero in Grizzleheim when you visit my world. Times are grim. Though you defeated them before, the evil members of the Coven have struck again. We fear that this is the final act of their terrible plan to curse the Spiral with the dreaded Everwinter. King Velgard Goldenblade has need of your spells. Enter his hall and speak with him if you are a true hero.
I mean, we did just help you.
Yeah.
I would say we're true heroes.
I would say
I
we're
am pleased
heroes.
you
Maybe
heard
once we
my
stop
call.
this second coming, we'll be true
As Bjorn
heroes.
Ironclaws told you,
It's not our
the
fault that
evil
this
ravens
is
of
happening.
the Coven are trying to bring the
not.
Everwinter upon Grizzleheim.
But we are here to save the day.
Once this
Yeah,
dreadful
for once, it's not our
cold
fault.
comes, it will wreath our world in ice, and the freeze will spread throughout the Spiral.
Oh
Though
no,
the
it's global
Coven met their
freezing.
defeat at your hands, they crept from their hidey holes and struck again.
Heidi ho.
There is much to tell you, but still more that I do not know. Your old friend, Raffin Lorespeaker in Ravenscar, wishes to speak with you. He knows more about this grim threat.
What a rape. That's right. Heyo.
Would that I had better news for you, Wizard. The Coven has returned after the same goal, the Everwinter. You have heard of the
All
titles
the
of
talking
Storm,
quests.
Fire, and Ice, yes? They were the first beings before the
Go here,
spiral
talk to
was
this person.
made.
Go here, talk to this person. Go here, talk to
The
this
ice
person. Go here,
titan
talk to this
sleeps
person.
deep beneath
Yeah, pretty
Grizzleheim,
much.
sent into a centuries-long
Then it'll
slumber
be, go here,
by
talk to this person
Bartleby
again.
himself.
Then go kill this guy. I mean, knock him out.
The Coven would rouse the Ice
do
Titan
something.
from that eternal rest.
Make him stop.
When he rises,
Tell him
his
no.
fury will be cold and fierce.
Tell him he's a bad enemy.
The runes tell me that the Coven is at work
Yeah,
in
tell him that
Hrundelfjord,
they're bad
a
people.
port in a part
Bad-
of Grizzleheim
bad-
called Wintertusk.
Partial people.
You must use your wits, your spells, and your courage to defeat the Coven once more. Only you can do this deed. Go and speak to Valgard Goldenblade once more, and tell him that Hrundelfjord is where you must go.
Rundle fuel.
Alright. Now I'm going to go talk to someone else.
Yeah. Heyo.
Hello. One day we'll get to the action.
I can see from your grim
Yeah.
demeanor
Maybe.
that Raffen has told you much. So Raffen Lorespeaker tells you that the Coven is up to their evil in Hrundelfjord. This angers and frightens me.
Good.
I have not heard from my subjects in Hrundelfjord in some time, and I'm worried that they have met with trouble. Balder Goldpaws is at the dock of Northgard. He can take you to the part of Wintertusk called Hrundelfjord. Go now and speak to
Hrundelfjord.
Balder, and go to Hrundelfjord with the king's favor at your side like a trusted sword.
I now know how to pronounce that. Got Balder. Oh, nope, you are here. At the return. I couldn't leave. Didn't realize you made it across already.
Hello there, young wizard. How can I help you? You wish to journey to Hrundelfjord? It is a simple task. Step over to my ship and we will set sail.
There we go.
Here it is, Hrundelfjord, part of Wintertusk. If you wish to return to Northgard, or return here from Northgard, my ship is at your service.
Like I said, one day we'll get to the action.
Oh, did
Long
the
has
quest
it
ended?
been since I visited Hrundelfjord,
Yes.
but it is clear
Well,
that
why
something
didn't he
is terrible.
continue talking and give me the quest?
There is an unseasonable chill in the air, and I have never seen a ship with such ice upon it. Stride over to that nearby ship, if you will, and see what ails it and the crew who stand beside it.
We examined the longship. This ice is not natural. It was frozen in place here at the dock.
Hammond said,
These warriors were frozen in their tracks. Powerful ice magic is at work here.
There are others who could have done this, but I'll wager that the Coven is behind this dread chill. Ill-doing at the docks can only be a sign that further mischief is afoot. You should go and examine the gates to Hrundelfjord and see if they were able to withstand this wretched cold. Go and scout only. Do not open the gates or enter the village just yet. There may be trouble within. As a captain, I cannot abandon my longship, so I will wait here for your return.
having us do more stuff.
All the stuff.
Yeah. Go examine the gate.
The gates are closed and appear to be locked. Like the cold, silence radiates from within the village.
A boulder. You choose to have them open the gate.
The gates are locked, eh? That is a sure sign of trouble. In kinder times, the village guards would have seen the sails of my ship and opened the gate to greet us. I suspect that the village of Fjord is in the icy clutches of evildoers. There must be a way through the gates. Perhaps a secret signal to alert those inside. Those frostbones outside the gate may know more about getting inside. You should defeat a few frostbones and see how they signal to one another.
Phones signal each other? Ew.
Hey-oh.
Ugh.
Little.
Oh. Oh.
Alright, your frosty bones.
Yeah. 2020.
Like that was 4 years ago.
As you defeat this Frostbones, it signals its allies by banging its sword on its shield. More of them bang their shields in reply. It is a code of some sort.
That's cool.
They like secret codes.
Yeah.
They bang their swords upon their shields instead of speaking?
Yeah.
This is an
I mean,
ancient
they are
means of
skeletons, so
signal.
they don't got
Warriors
vocal
of old
cords.
call it Norse code. It is clear that the town has fallen to evil. Go and use Norse code to signal your way past the gate. The Thane of Fjord is named Vanir Stormroar. If he lives, he will be in the village's hall. Seek him out and return to me once you know his fate.
I think he's like half dead.
You tap on the gate a few times.
The master of
and
Norse
something
code.
that sounds like Norse code. A moment later, it opens.
Yeah. There are Norse code gods.
Vanir is frozen solid. You should tell Balder the bad news.
Oh, why doesn't Balder come into the town himself?
Because he's a captain. He can't leave his ship.
That's just an excuse. He's too scared.
You bring ill news. Vanir alone could tell us what happened to Fjord. We must devise a way to thaw Vanir's Stormroar without harming him. This is raven magic. We need a raven. If I remember rightly,
An old crone named Morn Shadowbrew dwells within Fjord. Though she was wicked and unkind, she may be able to help us if she has not been turned to ice.
All this
Go and
talking
seek
and
her out
no
and see if she
fighting
can be convinced to help us in this cold hour.
I think
makes
most of
me
this
a
one
sad
is
wizard.
talking. So I think a lot of this area is mostly talking. What? I have something that says to talk about one. It's saying that I can talk to a thief, apparently. Ew.
Who's this? You're not frozen. No matter. You'll join the others in their wintry doom.
I'm good. I think we should just knock your ass out.
Yeah, I don't think Wintry Doom is my kind of style.
Yeah, you're more doom and gloom.
Yeah. So I'll take a hard pass on Wintry Doom.
Mine's like exciting doom. As you know, trying to be balanced, not to be exciting also.
Joyful Doom, how about that?
No
Yep.
more! I've
That's
had
about
enough!
right.
I'll help you! What is it you want?
Poke me with your wand.
Thawing the Thane Vanir? He knows nothing, but if you must speak to him, here is how to thaw him. Go to the geysers at the edge of the village and collect some scalding water. Here's an urn you can use. Just pour it over Vanir. He should thaw in a matter of moments. It is magic ice. Only geyser water will serve.
Okay, whatever you say.
Yeah, I guess. Cool.
What if instead of thawing about it, kills him instantly?
If only.
Or it's a very slow and painful poisonous death.
Yeah, it's so slow it takes 20 years. Heyo.
You collect the
Geyser
steaming
water.
geyser water in the urn Morn gave you. You're careful not to burn yourself.
Oh, why not? Burning yourself is always fun.
Yeah.
Pour the steaming geyser water upon the frozen Thane. In a moment or so, he is free from the ice.
What has happened? I was in my hall ready to fight the Coven when
Oh,
I
nothing
became
happened.
quite cold.
Fine.
I remember no more.
You're good.
Now I am soaked and steaming. My state lacks dignity, but I am grateful to you for my freedom. I don't recognize you, but you're clearly a wizard of some sort. You freed
Really?
me, so I will trust you.
My outfit
The
wouldn't
one
have
you must
given
speak
me
to
away.
is
I would've
Grandmother Raven. She is an old one, older than even the spiral. It is said she gave the eyes of time to the great tree at the heart of the spiral, but that was long, long ago. She is a loyal ally of my people. I bid you check on her, see how she fares. I fear that the Coven has
Nice,
done
you
her
leveled
ill.
up.
Yeah.
Grandmother Raven is often near the giant tree behind this hall. Go and seek her out.
Oh, yes, I did level up. I'll see what. Any.
Greetings, young wizard. At long last we meet. I have long watched you as you made your way through the spiral. Perhaps you have felt my presence before. I celebrated your victories, and I hope that my counsel reached you in your journeys. You find me at a disadvantage. Though the ravens are all my children of a sort, some of them are quite wicked. The ravens of the Coven are especially untrustworthy. They caught me unawares and trapped me in this cage. If you would help an old grandmother, talk to the 3 wise sisters called the Norns at the nearby well. They can see into the past, across the world as it is, and they know what is to come. They can help you set me free.
This is the narrator?
Yep.
Huh. Never would have guessed it.
I am Erd, the one who knows all that has happened to you before this day.
I am Verdandi, and there is nothing in the spiral that is hidden from my sight.
For me.
I am Skuld, and I knew you were coming.
Really? I mean, I didn't try to hide it.
We Norns tend the loom of fate. Each living being is but a thread for us to weave into the tapestry of life.
As an outlander, you are free from fate. You are not of Grizzleheim, so your destiny is not part of this tapestry.
You alone can change the course of events. And
Alright.
what the
And we
frightful
gotta
fate that is to
Do
come.
this thing.
To free Grandmother Raven, you must do the impossible. First, fetch for us the feather of a white raven.
Skogul the Pale is such a raven, with feathers the color of the moon, rather than the night dark sky.
Go to Skogul's hut in Rundlefjord and beg from her a single white feather.
Okay, I don't beg, I take.
Gotta get pot. Gotta get
Who's
the
that
pot.
outside? If you're from the Coven, leave me alone. If you've
Yep.
come to free me, then welcome. The door is
Gotta go
frozen
to the
shut.
cauldron
If you want to be
to
of
heat
help,
up this pot
fetch
full
a
of
kettle
snow.
from the market and fill it with snow. Melt the snow in the fire pit in the market, and then bring the hot water back to pour over the ice on my door.
We just get water and heat it up.
You know? But to be fair, I don't think there's much water around.
We can find some.
I feel like snow is the easiest option because it's everywhere.
You get a cooking pot and quickly fill it with snow.
And have to. Oh, do you?
The snow melts and boils quickly. You pour the boiling water over the ice, it melts away.
You're not from around here, are you? You have my gratitude for
No
getting
one's
rid
from
of the
around
ice,
here.
but I'm still plenty mad at what's been done. If you'll
Who
go
would
and
wanna
teach
be
a
from
handful
around
of those
here?
ravens a lesson, any of them will do.
Except maybe
I'll be
me.
willing to listen. So, what are you waiting for? Get out there and thrash some of the ravens that ruined this nice village.
The thrashing.
Gotta thrash them all.
Yeah, that's like Pokemon. Pokemons!
Ravenmon! Gotta thrash them all.
I really need to start sleeping more.
You know, I hear sleep is good.
Yeah, well, when you only get 10 hours of sleep within the past 4 days, you tend to be tired.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to get sleep, but I keep waking up, and then somehow I'm awake, and I'm not tired.
Well, do better. That's all I can say.
I don't know how else to do better. You know, when you're wide awake, you can't really get to sleep.
Do better. It's the answer to all problems.
It's okay, we'll just become rich and get people to do better for us.
Seems like a lot of work.
It's fine. Well, I mean, at this point, it's just, you know, we have to wait. That's it. Eventually, we'll get there.
It sounds like too much work to me.
Well, it's no more work than what you're doing now. At least for now. So, I watched Bruce Almighty the other day. Again, for like the billionth time. And I think I noticed something from there. I'm pretty sure Evan Almighty is in the same universe, just afterwards. Because there is Evan Baxter in Bruce Almighty.
I'll help you now that the Ravens have paid for the trouble they brought to Hrundle Fjord. What can I do for you? A feather? An odd request, but if it's for a good cause...
I don't know, I thought that was interesting.
Wincing, Skogul pulls out a stray feather and hands it to you.
Calm down, lady. I'm not trying to do a spell
Use
against
that in
you.
a spell against me, and you'll wish you hadn't.
And also Morgan Freeman is God in both.
As he should be.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman is God. We know that. He just pretends to not be.
This feather will serve its purpose, but it's only a start. We do not send you on idle errands. The things we need are for a mighty spell to change the fate of a world.
The next impossible thing we need is a claw from a bear with no name. In this world, that is no small thing.
Vanir Stormroarer keeps a census of all who dwell here. He knows everyone and may know if there is one with no name.
A bear with no name.
Vanir is in his hall, and
Is
he
a
will
wizard
help
with
you
no
find
wand.
This nameless bear. When you have that bear's claw, you can return.
You mean the guy that has a name?
I mean, he's got a name.
Okay. But yeah, Jim Carrey is just amazing in whatever movie he's in. I think the Liar is the one with "I'm kicking my own ass."
You shoot a bear without a name. How odd. Why would any bear not want to have a name? To echo in glory. I keep a census of all those who live in this village. Read it and see if it helps.
I don't want any of your stuffy stuff. Quests.
We ain't got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. We have to read these animal skin.
You examine the census. The list of names doesn't include Leaf, who is standing outside of town.
Leaf. Oh, I thought his name was Thief. That was the person that I was able to talk to. Yeah, this guy over here.
Greetings. Is it safe to go back into town?
Back
What?
to Erd for the
No
4th
name?
millionth time.
How could they take Leaf off their census? I'll have to speak to Vanir about that. What's that? You'd like a claw? How odd. I was just sharpening my claws and the tip of one of them broke off. It must be fate at work. In that case, you should have it.
Fate, or did I make you break it off by using I? Erd.
The claw of a bear with no name. You are clever to win such a prize.
All right.
Clever indeed.
Go here, talk to this person. Go here, talk to that person. Go here, talk to this person. Go here, talk to that person.
Yeah, so far we've only had 2 battles.
Yeah.
The third item is perhaps the most difficult to obtain. A tooth from a wolf who has never known battle.
Fate smiles upon you. At
Oh,
the edge
it's
of
like
this
a man
village
wolf.
is an
I was
herb
gonna say,
called
I'm pretty sure
Riven
most wolves
Wildleaf.
don't really
He
see
may
battle,
be
they
of
just kind of kill. Wild leaf. So we have leaf and wild leaf.
You aren't from here. Did you come with the Coven, or are you here as a friend to the folk of Hrundelfjord?
I am here independently.
We can use allies in this grave time. I am an herbalist, and I do what I can to heal the sick. A tooth? What a strange request. And an odd coincidence. One I cannot ignore.
Oh, well, looks like we
The
may have a
ice first
third
came.
battle
I
on
bit
our
a piece of it
hands.
and broke a tooth. I'll readily give it to you, but can you help me? I have an ache from the missing tooth, and the herbs I need for the remedy are outside of town. I'll need a sprig each of valerian and of amaranth. They grow around the village and outside the front gates. I'll also need a branch of moonwort, which the Coven Nightwings may have taken. Gather those 3 herbs, bring them to me, and I'll look around and see if I can find that broken tooth.
Where is this stuff at?
Everywhere.
Oh, that's a silver chest. Oh, yeah, they're coming down this way. And I turn over here and everywhere but where I go.
So one of them is outside the gate that we came into, and then the other one is up towards the side of the town thing.
This is the wrong area.
Yeah, you went one too short.
Oh, there's 2 of them over here. There's 3 of them. Or do you mean like for each thing that we have to get?
Oh, I'm saying like,
Yeah.
you know, you were one little passageway away from the gate.
No, I meant for the stuff. But yeah, I do believe, yeah, it's by the Cyril of the Lowland. Yeah. Oh, that's where those thingy, that thingy is. I found one of those collectible thingies that you have to afford.
Yeah.
What's his face? Hey, you coven people.
The coven shall fall again.
Are they supposed to be witches then? Because the coven is usually witches.
You know, I would say something along those lines.
In which case, technically we are a part of a coven too.
Yeah. And I like the nice little pun of which case. Huh.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I literally just said it. Didn't even think.
Okay, you don't need to think. That's what I'm here for.
Dude, my brain is on autopilot right now. I'm starting to wake up again, so.
That's good.
Eyes are still burning, but aside from that. Pretty cool.
Who did I crit on?
Yes.
Only one.
How dare they make me wrong? Hey, wild leaf. He is regaining his wild leaf.
Yeah.
You're quite the gatherer. Those herbs will help ease the pain of this broken tooth. And here, this is for you.
Regan hands you a jagged piece of broken tooth. That must have hurt coming out.
Yeah, I would say it hurt coming out.
Yeah. The thing is, did he just take it out and lie about it coming out before? Because why else would he need the herbs now instead of before?
It depends on how long ago this happened.
True.
We have the three that cannot be. Now is the time to weave our greatest magic. Tooth, claw, and feather. These are symbols of our people, yet each comes from a source that cannot be.
You must bind them with the thread of your life and weave them into the tapestry that is Grizzleheim's fate.
Does that mean my life is in
To the
Grizzleheim's
loom of
hands?
fate. Tie them to your thread, you will know it, and
I didn't know I was gonna have to weave stuff. I don't know how to do this.
We're weaving our life energy.
One of the threads looks a little different from the others. You get a sense that it represents you. You tie the feather, claw, and tooth to the thread. Strangely, Grizzleheim feels a little more like home to you.
No, I don't want this to be home.
You can now dispel the magic that binds Grandmother Raven within her cage. It should open to your touch.
Hey, touchy touch. Ooh, cutscene.
that cage.
That is
Now
a
I can take
big
on my
raven.
true form.
Yeah.
Do not be afraid. Walk up the ramp so that I can see you, eye to eye.
I wonder if now whenever the narrator speaks, if it'll say Grandmother Raven.
It has been centuries since I wore this shape. Oh, to stretch these wings once more. There is still much to do, else the Everwinter takes us all in its cold-clawed grasp. When the Ice Titan fought with his brothers, the Titans of Fire and Storm, the world was threatened with ruin. Bartleby sung the song that put them to sleep, and bound together the shattered world and spun it into the spiral. 4 sons there are of the Ice Titan, 4 giants of frost. Austri, Vestri, Sudri, and Nordri are their names. Each frost giant rules a land near Rundle Fjord, and they have never been friendly to bear, wolf, or raven. But the one they liked least was their father, the Ice Titan himself. While the father slumbers, the sons run wild. The 4 ice giants each have a means to bind their father to sleep. 4 golden seals.
Well, you know, when the narrator is telling us there's no other way, I believe it.
To fetch back the golden seals.
I guess.
The gate to Austri's land will now open to you.
And after all, they are narrating.
Speak to Austri. Bargain for the seal.
Oh, that level up again.
Then return with it.
You
There
did.
is no other way.
Cool. Got that new attack then. I'll pick it up later.
All right. That is all the time we have for this episode. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed.
And peace out.
Yeah.
Yeah.